PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is James Spann. This is the afternoon Weather Extreme video. This is for Monday, the 21st day of July. The heat, the big story around here, tropical weather, very active. Let's get right to it and talk about what's happening. We'll go right to the water vapor satellite imagery this afternoon. And you can see old Dolly down there in the southwestern Gulf trying to get her act together. Around here, a few little thunderstorms firing up in the heat of the day. And the westerlies are up north. A short wave will ultimately carve out an eastern U.S. trough down the line. We think that will kind of squash this current heat wave across the deep south, but hot is the word. Now look at all those temperatures on that map. Where's the hottest place in the continent right now? How about Muscle Shoals, Alabama with 100? Actually, there's one spot in Oklahoma with 100, but seems like the peak of the heat is right up there in northwest Alabama, mid-90s elsewhere. These are at 1 o'clock this afternoon. And I'm not so sure the weather tomorrow is going to be a lot different than today in terms of the heat. We'll probably have a few more storms around. Here's the expected rain around the country. This is valid through Saturday morning at 7 o'clock, and this is suggesting amounts of 1 to 1.5 inches around here. And we'll sure take that. We do think rain chances will go up beginning Wednesday. And even tomorrow there could be a few decent storms around. Dolly will bring the potential for flooding down there in the lower Rio Grande, 8.1 inches, the new bullseye. It was 1 foot earlier today. And some pretty good rains up the northeastern coast there over parts of New England. That shows 4.3 inches to the west of Boston. Well, let's begin way out there. What do you say? Way out there in the eastern Atlantic, there's the wave coming off the coast of Africa. That's got a crack at getting its act together in coming days. Could that be Edward? Might be. There's Cristobal. That's the tropical storm that is east of the coast of the Carolinas, of North Carolina, moving northeast parallel to the coast. The rain is offshore, but the surf is very rough all the way up and down the Atlantic seaboard there from the Outer Banks up to Cape Cod. Take a look at the track on that storm, Cristobal, and you can see that this thing will stay offshore. Then it's got to bend back to the southeast there late this week. Who knows? Maybe the thing will loop back around and come at us again. That's very unlikely. Dolly, it's in the stage of getting its act together. Dolly came across the Yucatan last night early this morning. It's now out in the open water. And I think it will be getting its act together sooner than later. All of the parameters are in place for pretty good intensification, and I think this could be a formidable hurricane at the time of landfall. No real change in the track from Hurricane Center. If anything, they jogged it a little bit to the north. Hurricane warnings up now, all the way from the mouth of the Rio Grande up to Port O'Connor. And also the northern coast of Mexico is under hurricane warning as well. And the guys have it coming in Wednesday afternoon, very close to Brownsville as a hurricane. I think it could reach Category 2 status and wouldn't be totally shocked if it reached Category 3 status at the time of landfall. Again, rapid intensification can occur under those circumstances, so everybody down there in South Texas will have to watch that thing very carefully. The modeling in pretty good agreement with that track now. Pretty good consensus all the way around. And sure looks like this will be a big rain event for South Texas, staying well to the south of Dallas-Fort Worth. And will the moisture impact Alabama? Not really. It looks like, in this case, all of that plume of moisture is headed west and not curving around to the northeast like sometimes will happen. Hey, quick peek at the radar. Wanted to show you we do indeed have some convection forming. That's at 2:36. And you can see scattered storms mostly over the southern half of the state, but they are as far north as Perry, Dallas, Autauga, and Elmore counties. And I wouldn't be shocked if a few popped up around here later today. They'll be very widely scattered, but they're out there, and we'll probably see a little increase tomorrow, much better chance Wednesday. Here's the modeling. This is the 12Z GFS, valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow. There's our nice eastern U.S. trough beginning to form. And we'll take that down at the surface. The front with that is still well to the north, but having said that, I do think we'll start to see a little increase in the number of afternoon storms as the air aloft tomorrow should be a little cooler than that of today, which means the air should be a little more unstable. And, of course, Dolly is approaching the mouth of the Rio Grande. Wednesday, Dolly is in. And we've got a front moving into Tennessee. And as that thing drifts on down here, we think no doubt that will bring a nice increase in the number of showers and storms Wednesday afternoon. In fact, the NAM and the GFS both have highs only in the upper 80s on Wednesday. I don't know if we'll go quite that low, but highs will certainly be closer to 90 where they should be for this time of the year. Thursday, the front gets down to about U.S. 278 and stops. And most of the state stays in moist air, so we'll hang on to scattered showers and storms. And then Friday, the whole state is kind of in a soupy air mass. So typical summer weather, low 90s, partly sunny, with scattered showers and storms by afternoon. I think we'll probably roll with that for the weekend. There's a look at Saturday. Really shows the better moisture over the eastern side of the state, but still, I think we'll roll with that standard summer formula. And Sunday, the same deal. Low 90s, scattered showers and storms in the afternoon. Monday of next week, we've still got that mean trough over the east. And again, another front's going to come down this way, and hopefully that will bring some increase in showers and storms again at some point early next week. And we'll jump out there to the end of the cycle. This is August the 6th. And that kind of looks like August the 6th, the 588 ridge over much of the nation. And again, that's what you expect. But the good news, we don't see those extreme heights or any sign of a long-lasting heat wave here, and that's certainly good news. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.